have this. Vanessa, who is a rock star on image, is in with you guys for an hour and a half. And she is in here with you on the process of how to develop the 6 things in your company that create high-end image. And so within that, we're going to lead this in, and we are going to leave the afternoon with you listening to a complete rock star. I want to introduce you to Otis, who is here to help you guys gain skills in leadership so you can easily expand everything. Everybody, hand Otis a big hand.
A lot of hand raising going on, and I love it. Because I love that interaction. So I'm going to continue that trend. Raise your hand if you want to explode your business. Dang, she's already raising her hand before I even finish. Don't answer the question until I finish the question. Right? Raise your hand if you want to explode your business with exponential growth before the end of December this year. All right, thank you. Raise your hand if you know that you have to have leadership in order to grow your business, expand your business, explode your business with exponential growth before the end of the year. Great. Thanks, Rob. I am Otis McGregor. I am a retired Green Beret Lieutenant Colonel. I am an author, inventor, TEDx speaker, podcast host, somebody who loves to help people succeed.
And just simply an awesome dude.
I'll add that to my LinkedIn.
Yeah, we can add that in.
Yeah. And the reason I love to do that is because I love seeing people succeed. It's one of the reasons I'm here. It's one of the reasons I do what I do. I love seeing business owners, CEO and founders like yourself succeed. That's what I do. That's what we do at Tribe and Purpose. Our purpose at Tribe and Purpose, by the way, I've been hearing leader and purpose and tribe all morning, which I love. My purpose is to create a legacy of great leaders because I believe that great leaders create great organizations. And when we have great organizations in our communities, we're going to have better communities. And we have better communities around the world, better world. That gets me up every morning. It excites me, it fires me up. That is my fuel, that is my passion. That's what drives me to do what I do and keep going and doing what I'm doing. Here's a little exercise for you. I want you to, and y'all two will pair up, I want you to pair up with your table mates. And I want you to share your leadership score with your table mate. Here's how I want you to do it. A 1 is, hey Otis, I can't lead myself out of a paper bag. If you don't know what that means, come sit with me at lunch. We've got some real problems. On the other end, 10. 10 is, the president should be calling my ass. Jeff Bezos can learn from me. Elon Musk, Robert, you name it. They all need to be calling me because I got my leadership stuff squared away. I am the best thing since sliced bread. So that's a 10. So just take a moment and share with your neighbor what your leadership score is. Rate yourself.
Okay.
I've done that.
All right. Hey, all right. Not a debate, it's a score. Give yourself a score, share that number. All right. First off, raise your hand if you're a 1. Any ones? God, thank God. All right, here's the other end. Any 10s? Yeah, you smart ass, really. So you can't, your shit is wired so tight that you don't need anything. You got it. Congratulations. Success is yours. How about 5s? Yeah, all right. How about 7? Yeah.
No, you're a 7.
You know what? Oh, quit changing your mind. That's not leading. It's all over the map. Yeah.
I'm agile.
Agile leadership right there. Thank you, Michelle. Great example. You know why? Everybody chooses 7?
Passing.
Passing grade, right? 70%, 2-0 and go like me. It's because we're leading, we're pretty damn good, we're pretty confident, but we also realize we're not the smartest person in the room. Right? That's why 7 is it. And that's why I'm a 7. I've been doing this shit a long time. All right? Like I say, I've got a great life. Got a beautiful house down in the Black Forest Monument. Got, still married to my beautiful Texas bride. We celebrate 38 years together tomorrow. Not together, anniversary, wedding anniversary. Got 3 beautiful grown children, 3 awesome grandkids. My wife and I, we own 4 businesses together. And love it because those businesses are fulfilling our passion to help others in many different ways. But I'll tell you, it wasn't like this. You know, I said retired Green Beret, 25 years. I led some of the greatest men our nation has to offer in combat. I sent them into combat. I taught them. I sent them out, brought them back. Tough situations. In 2009, I took my uniform off and I lost it all. I lost my purpose, lost my identity, lost what the hell I was here for. And I spent 7 years doing what I call wandering the job desert. Because I didn't know what the hell I was supposed to be doing anymore. The Army was great. I knew every morning I put that uniform on. It had McGregor right here, had U.S. Army right here, had my rank here, and back in the old days, used to have it up here. Had my hat, my Green Beret that I would put on. I'd walk in anywhere, and people said, I know what he does. I knew what I did. Support, defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. With my brothers and sisters next to me. I took that uniform off and I had no clue. I thought, get a job, Otis. That's what everybody else does, right? Get a job. I spent 7 years doing that, bouncing from company to company, thinking this is it, this is it. I'm a slow learner, real slow. I did the same damn thing, worked for the same type of company, they just changed the names up there. That's about it. Until one afternoon, sitting in my office, I had the best job, by the way. I was chief strategy officer for a small business. My boss, the guy who hired me, the guy who created the business for me, is a friend of mine. Business was located in my hometown, Fort Worth. Everything should have been great, right? I freaking hated that job just like I hated all the other ones. I felt sorry for myself. I sucked it. Even brings me down thinking about it. Till that one afternoon, I was sitting in my home office wondering what the hell was wrong with me. I started to think, well, I know what's wrong with you, Otis. You don't have a plan. You don't know who you are. You don't know who you want to be. You don't know who you want to become, where you want to become. And that day I sat down and I started to think about it. And I started to realize what I needed was a purpose. What I needed was a direction. What I needed was how to get there. And the most important thing that I blew off for those 7 years was I needed a tribe to help me get there. Because I thought, I'm a badass Green Beret. What an arrogant thing to think, because I'd done it for 25 years all by myself. God. That afternoon, I decided to change everything. I started to move forward in my purpose. Found and discovered and refined my purpose and got clarity in my purpose. I built a tribe around my purpose. Created this company, Tribe and Purpose. put a plan together, and started moving forward. That's what I want for you all. That's what most of us end up doing, because we don't lead ourselves to success. We go through the motions. We're afraid to say, this is what I want in a situation. We don't want to help others because we think we deserve it. Now, I'm here to tell you today, just the fact that you're sitting in this room, taking time out of your busy schedules. Anybody have free time galore? That they can just, yeah, that's what I thought. So you're taking time out of your busy schedule. You're prioritizing the fact of your most precious asset, your time, that this is important. That is leadership. That is starting to lead yourself to that level to be successful, to lead yourself so that you can lead others. Leadership is not just about telling people what to do, it's about motivating people what to do. But you can't do any of that until you lead yourself. So one of the things that we did at Tribe and Purpose, we created a program called CEO Jumpstart that is just for people like you all, to help you get that understanding of who you are, where you want to go, how you want to get there, why you want to get there, and that last most important part, the tribe around you, the CEO Jumpstart tribe. People that are going through the same process as you, similar values and desires to give back and help others. That's what we're doing. The other thing I want to throw at you, oh, I almost forgot this. I do that every time. I don't know how many times I've done this, Rob. Well, the other thing I want to do is, and Rob actually tossed this idea. I lead masterminds. Masterminds are a great way to establish tribes. So one of the things I want to do for you all is in June, following our Biz Explosion Conference on the 6th and 7th, that next week, I'm going to hold, we out? Because I got some blank things here. I'm going to host a, just let me know if we're out, Robert.
We're good.
I'm hosting a virtual, so it'll be online, Zoom, doesn't matter where you're hanging your hat, Leadership Mastermind. So what I ask you to do is take that piece of paper that Rob so generously helped pass out, write legibly, and big enough so that my old eyes can see it, and read it. Write your name, email, phone number, and flip it over on the back. And if you want to be invited to this mastermind, only letting 12 people do it because it gets unruly and unvaluable for you. 12 people in this mastermind. If you want to be invited to that, write leadership on the back of that paper. Okay?
And everybody, I can't emphasize enough, one thing Achieve is all about is one thing we are not, and I use this a lot now, we are not a cult. We are all about you implementing in tribes like his, tribes like hers, and his, and his, and his, and his, because it's our objective to generate leads for you guys and generate growth any way we absolutely can. And so we have relationships with great humans like this who actually provide everybody in this room an opportunity you should look at very closely. As you look up here, he has a huge audience, and how are you going to get in front of the audience he actually has? And also, how are you going to take everything he has learned that has the ability to help you at a high end? And so really look, as I always train on, look closely at him and look at what are the assets and the resources he has. And I think if you look close enough, you will see, guys, it's great.
Thanks. I'll leave you with this one thought that I believe is so important, that it's my foot stomper, right? So in the Army, when we had an instructor up and there was an answer, he said the answer of the test, he'd wake you up because we were all sleeping, right? No, write this down. Live your life with intention in pursuit of your purpose.
Yeah.
Simple It's easy to remember. But if you write that down and live each and every day and make all your decisions on how you spend your time in that little phrase, you'll live a life that you are happy and fulfilled. So, Rob, thank you.
Awesome, man.
Thank you again, brother.
All right, guys, hands, awesome job. All right, guys.